YouTube, what is up? I am Ace, and today I want to share with you the rumors and speculation for the iPhone SE 3, or what I think they're going to call it is the iPhone SE 2022. Now, there's not really too much of a difference between the 2020 and the rumored 2022. However, there is something that Apple needs to get right, or they're going to have a problem. Let's get into it. Now, before we get into the rumors about the iPhone SE 2022, let's go over the iPhone SE 2020, the predecessor. The same form factor as the iPhone 8. It's got the rounded edges. It has the 12 megapixel rear facing camera. And on the front, it's got a 7 megapixel front facing camera, 4.7-inch LCD display, and a fingerprint reader, which is the classic Apple fingerprint reader that they've had for many, many moons. It had the A13 Bionic, which was the previous year's iPhone 11's chip. The iPhone 11 came out in 2019, and it had the A13. So in the next, in here, that's about it. Starts off 64 gigs of storage, and currently it retails for $399. So what are some of the differences that are going to be announced or rumored for the iPhone SE 2022? Well, some of the things that are basically going to be the same are the form factor. It's still going to have the same form factor. Still going to have the same 12 megapixel rear-facing camera, front-facing selfie camera of 7 megapixels, 4.7-inch LCD True Tone display, and it's still going to have the Touch ID. Now, there was talk about Face ID. I don't believe that's going to happen. I just don't see Face ID happening on an SE model. There were also rumors that there was supposed to be a bigger iPhone SE, a 5.5-inch display, kind of like the iPhone 8 Plus, but that's not happening. Maybe that'll be next year or the year after, or maybe even the year after that, or heck, even the year after that. Who knows? Tim knows. Wait, what's new? Oh, the A15 Bionic processor. Yep, that's basically what's new. It's still going to come in 64 gigs of storage, 128 gigs of storage, 256 gigs of storage, and the colors red, white, black. The Bionic chip. The 2022 SEs will have 5G. 5G. Millimeter wave and sub-6 gigahertz 5G, so it'll have both the types of 5G, the short form, the long form, whatever form. Have a form. The chips are great, they may tote some, more camera functionality. I don't think they're going to be like cinematic mode or anything like that. Better picture quality because of the processing. That's really it. Rumors on the price being lower, $299 US. I don't think that's going to happen. If anything, it would be $349 US, but I don't see that happening. I still see $399 new processor. Unless they're keeping it under wraps, like really good under wraps. I don't know what would... Well, I do know what would help people upgrade from the 2020 to the 2022. And the problem with the 2020 iPhone SEs is that battery. They need to fix that. They need to fix the battery life on the 2022 SE, or they're going to have problems. Current 2020, you can't even make it through a day. Just regular use, halfway through the day, your battery's dead. You're looking for a charger. If you can give me a day, I get, the efficiencies with the chip, that's going to help, so.
Just give me all the
battery, like they did with the 13s, got them a little bit thicker. Maybe that's what they're going to do with the SE. They're going to make, the chassis just a little bit thicker because right now they have a little over 1800 milliamp hour battery in the iPhone SE 2020. That's just not enough. It doesn't get you through the day. The iPhone SE 2020 was a great budget phone. For an iPhone, it still runs the current iOS. iOS 15 point anyway, the new one, the 2022 is also going to run, the same, 15 point whatever. And, it's going to have its software updates for, 4, 5, 6 years, security for 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, they are supposed to announce this iPhone SE 2022 at the March event, which is going to be March 8th, which is this coming Tuesday. Now, the title is Peak Performance, and usually, the title of the event kind of gives a hint of what they're going to, talk about or something like that. What if Peak Performance means that they figured out the iPhone SE?
Oh my God! Wow!
As far as peak performance, longer battery life, Tim, make it happen. As far as a budget phone goes, if I can get all day, if I can just get 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. with 5% left at the end of the day, as long as I can have enough to the end of the day, that would be bueno. Kids, if you like this video, drop me a like, and hey, why don't you sub to the channel for more and hit that bell notification so you know when the latest and greatest comes out. And YouTube, as always, be safe, be kind, peace and love.